Hi, you guys. We are the Colemans, and welcome back to our channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so y'all can be notified each and every time we post. All right, so y'all, so we are about to start doing more videos, and we're about to start talking about like different little topics and stuff. We are going to be doing it live. We're going to be doing it live on our gaming computer, and we're also going to be doing it on the cell phone.
Wow.
So, all right, this is Cornelia.
This is Larry.
All right, so, yeah, so the topic that we are going to be talking about today is, all right, so we will be talking about, because see, we have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about the newborn stages that we experience with our 2-year-old and our 3-year-old, right? Okay, so they are 2 and 3 now. So that was a long time ago. But when my firstborn was a newborn, I was a first-time mom, and he was a first-time mom.
Yeah, we ain't know. What? You mean I was first-time dad?
I call you a mom?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He was a first-time mom. I mean, dad. He was a first-time dad, and I was a first-time mom. And it was just... It was
Weird.
It was the hardest time of our lives, but it was the best time of our lives. But it was the, like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it was just very challenging, especially because, like, after I had my firstborn, it was hard. After I had my secondborn too, it was hard. We didn't really have no one to come in to like clean, cook, and help us with the babies. So you can kind of see like why it was so hard. And I had to breastfeed full time. With the firstborn, I breastfed him, and he was doing formula or whatever. With the secondborn, I was breastfeeding both of my children. And then we had to clean, we had to cook. It was so hard because like I was craving that village. I was craving for somebody to come in to cook, clean, take care of the children, you know, and to help take care of me. So it was hard. I honestly, you know, for a long time, I said I would never have children ever again because I feel like I don't want to go through that of taking care of children 100% on our own. Oh, you okay, baby? Because I do think that every mom and dad needs a village, you know. You got to have that village. Every child needs a village because if you don't have that village, like, what are you going to do? Like, of course, you can raise children on your own, but you need a village. You need people in your life that's going to help you with the children. It takes a village. And if you say otherwise, something is wrong. Yeah, and so just like I said with the newborn stage, you know, I had to breastfeed both of my babies after I had the second one. And it was just very hard because I didn't have that village. We didn't have that village. We didn't have nobody to come in. Now, for the firstborn, we didn't hire a postpartum doula at all. For the secondborn, we hired a postpartum doula, but it was when he got a little older. So it's like I should have hired him at the beginning for a postpartum doula. And it wasn't even really much help for real because I only paid for like 4 hours and all when I really needed like 20 hours a week or 20 hours a month, at least something, you know. And but you know, a postpartum doula is $35 an hour. That's why I was like, look, either I'm going to struggle with just me and my husband or either a family member come in, but I'm not going to keep paying no $35 an hour. So we only did 35 times 4. So what's your experience with being a first-time dad to a newborn, to our 3-year-old, and what's your experience like with the second-born, our 2-year-old? What's your experience?
With the first child, our very first child was I was very nervous. Because I never even held a newborn baby before. So with me, you know, having a newborn is very scary because that was my first time actually holding.
That's crazy.
Well, maybe second time.
Wow, that's
holding
crazy.
an actual baby, like in my arms.
Wow.
So that right there itself was a milestone that I had to overcome. Well, a hurdle that I had to jump over.
Yeah. Cause I done held like 500 babies.
I call it a milestone now.
Yeah.
Another thing, I never changed a diaper before. I didn't know how to put on a diaper. So I had to learn how to do all of that. Because some people, you know, babysit their baby brother, baby sister. So they
Right.
kind of know how to do that. I didn't know how to do none of that.
That's crazy.
So I had to learn from the bottom. I had to learn how to make a bottle. I had to learn how to wipe a child correctly. I had to learn like every single thing that some people already have a jump on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of a more difficult thing for me.
Right.
And then I had to learn his cries. Because I didn't know it was a certain type of way they cry. If they hungry,
if
or they
hungry,
thirsty, or if they done pooped. I didn't know none of that.
It's different types of cries. And with the firstborn, I either breastfed and I also formula fed. So I actually did both. With the secondborn, he only got 100% breast milk and no formula at all. But I
mean, with the secondborn, I almost seasoned because, you know, I did everything with the firstborn, but still the secondborn was more. He was a little smaller, so it was more delicate.
He was small.
I had to learn how to put in a car seat. I had to learn how to buckle him up in a car seat.
And you taught yourself
everything. So I taught myself how to do it. So it was
okay. Come on.
Very big.
Get him then.
A very big hurdle. A very big hurdle for me to overcome.
Yeah, it was.
And then this is the secondborn.
That's the secondborn. That's the firstborn over there. Let me show y'all the secondborn. Hey, baby. Huh? Mommy was trying to get you on camera, baby. My baby busts his lip, so he busts his lip. All right, so how do you feel about having more children?
I don't want no children right now.
And when do you want to have more children?
I don't want no children right now. Probably in the next year or two.
Probably next year or two.
Yeah. I don't want no more children right now. Right now, my goal is to save up, stack up money, and take care of my family and buy me a new truck. She ain't hit the last part.
Yeah, I heard you.
Y'all, the new Silverado Trail Boss, it can hold 3 car seats in the back.
But anyways, so like, so he don't want any more children right now. He only want the 2 that we have.
And that's understandable.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
It's a bug in my face. Yeah, it is understandable. But if it was to make a mistake and happen, like, how would you take that?
I don't know.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't want none right now. Not saying I won't want none in the future, but for right now, I don't want none. Not right now. We back. So my question to you is, how was your, like, when your breastfeeding journey started with the firstborn? How was it the first few weeks?
It was okay.
How did you react to seeing breast milk come out your breast for the first time?
It was.
Was it weird? Did it feel weird?
It was the hardest stage of my life. It wasn't the hardest stage, but it was one of the hardest stages of my life because for some reason I didn't get educated before I had my firstborn. So I didn't really know what I was doing at all. I had to read books, read articles, join Facebook groups, read. I had to do a lot of reading. Researching. Yeah, so I had to do a lot of reading, researching, and trial and error. I had to go through trial and error. I had to just pretty much figure it out on my own. So by the time I got pregnant again 6 months later, I was still breastfeeding my pregnancy. And then after I had my secondborn, I ended up breastfeeding both of them. Plus I was pumping. Like, that's gonna be another video because that was a long process. It was an easy